The definition of Social Security disability is that you have a medical problem that prevents full-time work. So if you're engaged in full-time work, you're at a direct conflict with Social Security's definition of disability. You cannot obtain Social Security disability benefits if you're working full-time, no matter how bad your medical condition is. Now, the big issue comes up when my clients ask me, well, what about part-time work? Can part-time work be consistent with the Social Security's definition of disability? And the answer is yes, but it could have a negative impact on your case. The government defines full-time work by dollars, not necessarily by time. So if you're making $1,130 in 2016, then you're considered full-time employed. If you're below that, it's considered part-time, and legally speaking, you are eligible to collect or seek Social Security disability benefits. But there's a practical aspect to this too. Even if you're technically and legally below that $1,130, the judges start to get skeptical when you are making very close to that amount. So for example, let's say someone went to work part-time, they're making $1,000, they're only $130 away from the limit. The judge will wonder, why can't they just work a few more hours? And the case then becomes, you start to have more proof to prove that they could not just work a little bit more. So what I usually tell people, from what I've noticed, once you cross over $500 a month of part-time work, questions start to arise. The judges start to be a little more skeptical. Another thing the judges will look at is how physically demanding the job is. So if it's like a construction job and you're doing very heavy manual labor, but you're only doing $500 a month, well, the judge will wonder, maybe you can't do that full-time, but you could do a sit-down secretary type job full-time. The bottom line is, the more you work, the more it hurts your Social Security case. But your Social Security case is not always the most important thing in your life. You have your health concerns and you have your family's financial needs. And what you should do is listen to your doctor. Don't work more than your doctor recommends. And if you're following your doctor's instructions, the next thing is you should try your very best to help your family with their financial needs. And then you'll be able to get in front of that judge, look at him straight in the eye, and tell him that you tried your very best and that you still cannot work full-time. And it will be convincing. If you or a loved one are worried about this situation, feel like you need to file for disability, and are wondering how to handle with any kind of part-time work, give us a call. It is a delicate situation and we want to help. Or you can fill out the form online and we'll get back with you as soon as we can.